Out of all the people who have fought for the custody of Prince Tadenikawo, Ooni has finally made his own choice of someone who can stay around Prince Tadenikawo and possibly, which is not yet certain, maybe if Olori Naomi travels, can actually stay with Prince Tadenikawo. My people, na no be person where we even expect at all, because all this why everybody was saying that if Tadenikawo is not going to stay with Olori Naomi's mother, Tadenikawo should definitely end up with Elizabeth, or the spiritual advisors will be considered, since Ooni's stepmother too is aged and she might not really have the time to start taking care of Prince Tadenikawo. My people, oh, na Olori Ashley na in the Ooni don't finally give permission, say she go fit stay with Prince Tadenikawo. My people, this one it come dey very exciting. Remember some days ago we spoke of Ashley spotted with Olori Naomi for performing her priestess duties from her surrogate mother down to faking pregnancy with Kabiyesi's side chick that nobody even knew existed. She got herself too much involved in things she should not have gotten herself involved. But during Tadenikawo's birthday, yes, during Tadenikawo's birthday, when she went to Abuja, you see how she arrived at Abuja. She arrived in such a way that with the Ooni, that was the best platform she felt she could express herself. And she went there, she started writing, she wrote a lot of things, which later resulted to people finding out that the Ooni might be affected in one way or the other with all the attitude and character these women have been putting up in the palace. And through that medium, when Olori Naomi finally did not mention her, we could read there and understand that she was highly disappointed, because according to her, she did not feel she was an enemy to Olori Naomi. My people, everybody was like, how quick can you forget? How quick can you even forget the things you yourself you have done? Before we heard of her having an issue with a surrogate mother, which was none of our concern, because that was what she has chosen to do for herself, we still later heard of how Olori Ashley was planning with Ooni's side chick, which nobody even knew existed. She just got to find out about it, and she wanted to use it highly against Olori Naomi, of which they were going to plot that she will come out being pregnant. And you know what pregnancy does in the palace? They keep every single thing. But when she was getting involved with their Olori Miriam and Ronke to fake all of those pregnancies, so many children moving around the compound, because they said the reason why they accepted to polygamy is so that they will see children roaming about the house, they will see them moving around every single day. So that was why they accepted to the king going into polygamy, so that they will see children around. So they all know, and that was the same trick Olori Aderonke used that have made her lost total respect in the palace. Nobody cares of respecting her again, because she came out and told a lie that when they finally discovered, people were like, this woman is capable of any single thing at all. One of the hilarious comments we heard was that she's even capable of killing, because if you could if you could cook that kind of lie up to an extent of telling the she has been pretending all this while, and yes, that is what she's trying to tell people, that she has been pretending. She could not even pretend any longer, and she went ahead to go after Olori Aderonke. But what did Olori Naomi do that she got dragged that much? The only thing Olori Naomi did was to reject a gift Olori Aderonke brought to Tadenikawo's birthday. My people, when it broke out, everybody was highly disappointed. Yes, everybody was highly disappointed. So Ashley, knowing the importance of pregnancy to the palace, to the Ooni himself, his father, and every other person around him, she decided to use the Ooni's child. Then one of the persons who have fought her tirelessly, who has even vowed at the same time to fight her to the last drop of her blood, comes out of the blues with a gift to give to her son. People expect of her, they just expected her to accept it with warm arms. When she came out to ask that, she thought she was close to Olori Naomi, she has not offended Naomi, she has not done Naomi anything, so why would Naomi not mention her as one among the persons she knows, as one among the persons she can actually talk to, she rapport with. Everybody was like, how are you so fast to forget? Yes, because you are forgetting every single thing you have done to this woman. You are forgetting literally all that you have done to her, but you are expecting her to mention you on a live broadcast that yes, this is a person I am close to, this is a person I relate to, this is a person. So what has now become of Olori Naomi? She's someone who embraces her enemies, her friends, because what Olori Ashley has done, it was what's been questioning, but because she already had an issue with with the own which was yet not settled. So when she stormed Abuja for Prince Tadenikawo's birthday, everybody was like, okay, if she's looking for towards to Olori Naomi talking to the Oni for her, maybe she has done something right, because when she entered that birthday, she made sure she caused a scene. She entered in such a way that everybody felt it. She entered in a way that what everybody felt the effect of Ashley being present in be present and available for that birthday. That was what she made sure happened. So maybe right now we are all surprised. Yes, everybody is surprised. Nobody was expecting this very person that the Oni would choose that should take care of Tadenikawo, or should even get close to him, because since the boy has returned back into the palace, it has just been Naomi and her son. She has just been minding her business, staying in her lane, trying so hard that nothing concerns her with any single person, because her well-being, her mental health, her son, every single thing is of most importance to her. And when everybody was coming out that we can stay with Prince Tadenikawo till you return, Ronke and Toby Phillips, although Naomi herself was shocked and confused, because the last time she checked, the last time she at her own end checked, these are people who does not support her. All the statement Ronke has been making about Prince Tadenikawo right now, they are nothing that he can even stay with him. Yes, they are nothing, because Ronke made statements of the Oni should get prepared. When the truth finally comes out, he would feel the effect. Yes, when he gets to know that what is on ground is not exactly what he is seeing, that is when he will know that he has fucked up big time. He has believed a fantasy. I've been living a fantasy. I've believed a lie. And a lot of things that Ronke had to say concerning Naomi, Prince Tadenikawo, down to a point that the elders had to come out and tell her that if you don't have a claim to the things you say, please endeavor not to say them. But if you choose that you are going to make a statement concerning Tadenikawo's paternity, then be ready to bring proof, because they are not going to ask for a paternity test from the Ooni to prove that Tadenikawo is his son. They saw how Naomi lived in the palace, the boy grew in the palace, how he became matured. That was the same thing the women of Ile-Ife said, that if she makes that statement again, she will end up in a prison cell, because what they have watched Olori Naomi in the palace carry that boy. The boy grew in the palace before the mother had no choice than to leave the palace with him, because what all the old palaver in the palace became so much for Olori Naomi. And if she makes that statement again, they will arrest her. And all of a sudden now, as we speak, this is the same person who feels if she will stay with President Ikawo. This is the same person who wants to stay with President Ikawo. This is the same person who feels she can stay and take care of this boy. But the Oni has finally made his choice, and everybody is like, okay, let's wait and see what will be the outcome of this very choice the Oni has made. The Oni has gone ahead to choose Olori Ashley. Ashley is a nice person. We all know that she's someone who loves minding her business. But the moment she started relating with Olori Ronke, we all knew she was joining bad gang and it will not end well for her. But right now that she has gone back to her lane, she's relating with Olori Naomi. Let's see how it will play out now that the Oni has even given her access to Prince Tadenikawo.